We're gonna vlog our trip a little bit.
How old is it?
Huh?
How old is everyone today?
We're 21.
21.
We have to do our fit checks. I got my shirt from Walmart and my pants are from Shein and my shoes are from the mall. Rachel. My shirt is from Target. My pants are from Target. My shoes are Converse. My necklace is Kate Spade. My sunglasses are from Target. My socks are from Walmart. Walmart. My bra is from, I don't remember where.
Bra?
My underwear is from Walmart. My bra is from Walmart. My hair has a broken hook, so only one clasp actually attaches. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, everyone, what are we doing today? Stay tuned.
We're gonna see William Shatner.
We're going to the center. We're in front of this big thing. We parked in a parking garage. And
It's in a parking garage.
we're gonna meet people and see people
Thank you.
and hear people and
Smell people.
smell people and hug them.
So weird because she doesn't look like that anymore.
I know. Crazy.
It's so freaking.
Madame Toussaint. Okay, well, see you on the flippity flip. We're on the bus.
We are on the bus and we're going to ride the rides.
No. I'll just get like some random shots every now and then. Okay. See if I can escape.
Me too!
No!
Rosie, where are we going?
We're looking at this guy.
We're going to find Greg
We're
Sestero.
going to see people.
Rosie's going to find William Shatner. And then after that, we will look around and have fun. And then we'll have photo ops at like 2 and 3 o'clock. And we are walking in. Okay, we are at Greg Sestero's panel. He is right over there somewhere. And he'll be right there in 2 seconds. So, and Rosie's at William Shatner's panel now. I didn't even record.
What's your name?
Danny.
Hi, Danny. How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm great.
Awesome. A little nervous.
course.
So, having read the Disaster Artist book and seen the movie, an interesting thing was that the book cuts off right before we actually see the reception to it. So I guess what I want to ask is how much of that was really like accurate and how much of that was maybe dramatized?
Oh, you mean the premiere of the
Yeah.
movie? Yeah, it didn't really quite go that well. So the whole limo part was accurate. Tommy and I arrived in a limo and there was a spotlight there, but Tommy had hired a publicist to fill the theater with people and then even invited critics. So we get in there and I had never seen the movie with a crowd. I had just shown my friends and family. And so Tommy goes up and does an introduction, how the movie's like really heartfelt, meant to be dramatic. And then the logos come on and people start like chuckling. And then like the sex scenes come on and people get really uncomfortable. And so I slowly slipped out of the theater and hung out in the lobby. And people started trickling out. And then there were these two guys that walked out, I'll never forget it. They were shaking their heads and one guy said to his buddy, he's like, I haven't seen shit like this in years. And then the other guy said to his friend, yeah, I'll never get hard again. And so the premiere, it was pretty strange. Tommy didn't really understand why everybody was laughing. So I went up to him and I said, hey, congratulations, like they seem to like it. He's like, yeah, but they laughing. They're supposed to be crying. And so it was like a week later, he changed the publicity slogan to, it was like this drama with the passion of Tennessee Williams, and then underneath it said, experience this quirky new dark comedy. So he quickly rolled with the fact that people were laughing. So I think the premiere and the Disaster Artist was more like a span of 5 years from it being like laughed at, misunderstood, to then being celebrated.
Anyway, update. What's the update?
Me,
Update.
I got this. 120 of my dollars.
Tell about the experience so you don't forget it.
Okay, I walked up there. I was like this. And he just kind of stared at it for a minute. And I was like, hi. And he looked at me and just stared. We just kind of stared at each other. And he had a little smile on his face. And, ignore them. And I was like, do you remember me? And he was like, of course I do. You were this high. And then I put my head down on the table and laughed. And I said that we met. I said that we met in 2017. I was with my dad and my twin sister, and we got your autograph. And I said, and then we took a picture, and I asked you for a hug, and you grabbed my arm and gave me a hug. And he said, oh, you gotta be careful these days. And I was like, ha ha ha. And then he gave me the picture. And I said, but I'm gonna have a photo with you later. And he said, oh, I'm looking forward to that. And then he gave me my picture, and I said, thank you, and then I walked away.
Well, it was great. We saw Greg Sestero. We saw Greg Sestero. He was very funny. He did a very good impression of Tommy Wiseau. Said some funny stories. And then we walked around and we saw Finn and Gaten already. And we saw Back to the Future people. Saw Jason Isaacs, saw Jason Lee. And then we went up to Thomas F. Wilson and we said hi to him. He told us to come here because we were told that we couldn't go up to him.
No, what it started with was I waved at him and I said, enjoy your lunch.
I said that too. And then he said, don't come any closer, I'm radioactive. And then we were like, can we? Yeah, we said, can we? And he said, and so we ran up to him and he shook our hands. And then Rosie was like, how are you? And he was like, I'm fine. And Rosie was like, but how are you really? And he was like, well, he's like, you know, these things, they're kind of tough. He's like, they're hard work. You know, you're trying to be all nice to everybody, meeting all these people and all this. He was like, Chris over here, Christopher Lloyd, he was like, he's 85 years old. I just burped. Oh, he pulled out these pins. He saw my pins and gave me this one and then gave everybody else one. And we had a little chat and then Rosie interrupted him and said, you have really pretty eyes. And he was like, thank you. He said, you do too. And then he just looked at Rachel and said, you do too. And then he looked at me and said, you do too. And then he gave us fist bumps. And then I said, can we give you a hug? And he was like, well, like, I guess I can this time. He said, it won't have to happen again. He said, I'll have to call security. So we gave him all hugs, and then he gave us fist bumps again. And he was so nice. I said, I gave him a hug, and I said, you're Mad Dog Tannen. I'm sure he loved that. For a minute, I thought he was going to get mad. Whenever we were leaving, he said, now I want you to make like a tree and get out of here. That was so cool.
It was great.
Yes.
We since then.
Huh?
Who else have we laid eyes on?
I've seen Ki Hui Kwan.
Huh?
Ki Hui Kwan.
You saw him?
And we saw Dwight Schrute. We saw Dwight.
Jason
We
Lee.
saw Kurt. Gilmore Girl.
Yeah, I saw him too.
I saw Grace Van Dien.
I saw Finn Wolfhard.
I saw Finn Wolfhard and saw McKenna Grace. Leah Thompson. Christopher Lloyd.
Leah Thompson is very small.
And we'll see more people later. I saw Greg Sestero several times. Update. Rosie met William Shatner. We have 15 minutes before we meet the Stranger Thingsers. We're waiting by our line to get called, and we're waiting for
actually
Rosie.
have to wait down there because that's where they let you in. Because everybody that's going is coming from down there.
Yeah. We'll move over there in a moment. And then after that, I'm gonna go get in line for Star Wars and sit there. We're about to meet them. They are the boys. They're right in here. They're in there.
All right, come in. They're coming, my friend. Right this way, please, friends. Please, exit is right behind me. Right this way. That was so fast. I looked really into Jake's face.
Okay.
QR code again.
Oh, you do. We're getting thoughts. Okay, this just happened. There it is. We did it. Dayton said, "I'm living life." I said, "How are you?" And he said, "I'm living life."
I asked
I
Finn
said,
how
"How
he
are
was
you?" I
doing.
said, "I'm good." I said, "Me too."
I asked Finn how he was doing. He looked really sad, but he said he was good. But he just looked. He might have been like anxious or like overwhelmed.
Tired.
But
I
he's-
blew kisses to Dayton, and he like did it back.
I gave him high fives.
You did?
As we left, I gave him a high five.
Yeah, I didn't. I put my arm around Finn.
I put my arm around both of them.
Like we started walking away, and I turned around and then they gave me high fives. I said,
Aw.
"Yeah."
Wait, let me see it again. I shouldn't have put. Well, I put my arm over his shoulder, which makes my shoulder look really high up. But he's like, "That's He's a small guy." So how do we feel?
Finn has really nice skin. I was like right up next to him.
I like
and his
barely
skin
looked
was,
at him. I looked at both of them, like their profiles, like directly, like stared into them. That's crazy.
Like, I wish it was longer.
Me too. Wow. Let's do a final update. We're we're
Maybe he
home. We didn't see the Star Wars because it was stupid.
Ooh, corny.
And now we have supper. We saw Gina Davis.
Yes.
That was pretty much it.
I bought some stuff.
Rosie bought a bunch of stuff.
Not a bunch.
Oh. Rosie bought some stuff.
I bought a postcard and a little BB-8 keychain.
Rosie, you want to give your final thoughts on the day?
It was a great day. I really thought so. I thought it was great. It was a great time.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Rachel, final thoughts.
Final resting place.
Well, it was a great day.
Rachel, how you made such a mess on the counter?
I bought an $11 smoothie.
Oh yeah, I bought a $12 coffee.
Put my arm around Finn Wolfhard. Weird. Got a pin. Great day.
Well,
It's so echoey in here. It's like weird.
it's weird.
And then after this, we're gonna play a game. Everybody say good night.
Good.
Good night.
You know.